Now that Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano are officially friends, let's discuss the top 3 things these two need to talk about. Welcome to the video, everybody. Chapter 6 of the Book of Boba Fett is the gift that keeps on giving. There's so much to break down about this. I recently released a video on who saved Grogu. I think I have 4 interesting candidates who it could be. Check it out, card in the top right corner. But in this video, we will be talking about Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano. There are a million things these two can talk about, and we don't need any of this spelled out on the screen for us. When you really think about it, a lot of this can really be assumed from us, but it'd be nice to get a couple of these on the screen. Anything from Ahsoka Tano breaking down, how the Jedi Temple functioned, who the masters were, all that kind of lore for Luke. Get into all the Sith Lords from Dooku to Maul and what they had to go up against, what their powers were. Really break down Sidious's plan, how he used the inhibitor chicks, Order 66, all that stuff, and even the failings of the Jedi that kind of led to the collapse of the Jedi Order. We could even fast forward to a little bit more modern times and break down, hey, there's this guy named Ezra Bridger who sacrificed himself for the galaxy to get rid of Grand Admiral Thrawn. Yes, I think that specific conversation is something we will see happening because now that Luke's been in the show twice, he's obviously friends with Ahsoka. Ahsoka is searching for Grand Admiral Thrawn. Luke must be aware of her plan, be aware of the risks, and potentially might help in the future, which would be awesome, considering in the Heir to the Empire novel series by Timothy Zahn, Luke was obviously a primary character throughout that trilogy. Without further ado, let's get into my top 3 things that I would love to see Luke and Ahsoka discuss. Number 3.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
I wish I'd known him.
A lot of Luke's main interaction with his father is as Darth Vader. This is where Ahsoka can fill in those blanks for him on who Anakin Skywalker was. How Anakin Skywalker grew up, the values Anakin had, like all the stuff that Anakin taught Ahsoka. Ahsoka could fill Luke in on all those gaps and help flesh out who Luke's father truly was when he wasn't manipulated by a Sith Lord. Number 2.
I was beginning to believe I knew who you were behind that mask, but it's impossible. My master could never be as vile as you.
Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him.
When Ahsoka duels Vader in the season finale of Season 2 of Rebels, she comes to the realization that Anakin Skywalker is officially no more and only Darth Vader remains, to the point where Darth Vader is actively trying to kill her. To find out from Luke that Anakin actually redeemed himself, destroyed the Emperor, and saved his son, sacrificing himself. I think that would bring a lot of closure for Ahsoka and heal those wounds that she's probably been living with for a long time. And number 1.
I have no memory of my mother. I never knew her.
Yes, Luke does not know anything about Padme, and even though Leia has memories of her mother, we all know that Padme wasn't around very long. Ahsoka could tell Luke stories of Padme for hours, filling in him on the type of leader she was, how brave she was, and how much she loved his father. So those are my top 3 things I would love to see these two discuss. Again, we don't actually need these all fully fleshed out on screen. A lot of these conversations could be assumed that they've happened and fans can fill in the pieces themselves. But I hope we get a little bit more than just Ahsoka's a friend of the family. Great line. I just hope we get just a little bit more details here and there, filling each other in on everything that they've encountered on their journeys. So let me know in the comments, do you think we'll get any of these conversations on screen? And if you had a wish list of one thing for them to talk about, what would it be? Peace out, everybody. We'll see you all in the next video.